So I've finally been able to afford the LR Shadow Dragons to 100% him. It took a very, very long time. For reference, this LR came out in May 2021 and we are in 2023. So 2 years to 100% this guy. Maybe it's a bit late, but better late than never, I guess. So let's see if he's still worth purchasing after 2 years. So at 100% stats, he's at 18,000 HP, 17,000 attack, and 13,000 defense. He's a GT bosses leader for 3 key and 130%. Compared to other GT bosses leaders, that's pretty good because the best we got is a 150% leader, which is still actually crazy that GT bosses has not gotten at least a 170% leader at the very minimum. It's kind of crazy. For the super attack, very simple. Colossal damage lowers attack and defense with the 12 key. And then the 18 key is the same thing, but mega colossal damage as well as medium chance of stunning the enemy. For the passive skill, we got attack and defense plus 70% at the start of the turn, with an additional attack and defense plus 70% when performing a super attack. 4 key when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status. And GT bosses support for 3 key and 30% stat boost, making him one of the better GT bosses supports in the game. Active skill is 7 key to himself and all enemies minus attack and defense by 30%, which can be activated from the 7th turn onwards. It's a very hard active skill to activate, especially now these days. And even when you can lower attack and defense, it's usually ESBR and SBR, and those definitely don't take 7 turns in order to beat. To do want to 100% him and give him skill orbs, I would just recommend like criticals and more attack because it doesn't raise defense on super other than from his passive skill. I do have him at level 10 big bad bosses, which is very lucky of me since all the rest of them are 5 and 6s. Big bad boss is the most important thing. He does have a 170% leader, but he doesn't have a 200% leader, which is unfortunate. We're using Super 17, which is quite fitting since Global has just gotten them. So let's jump into the Legendary Goku event, just because we can lower the attack and defense of Goku and see how he performs in this event. Here we go. So let's see. Starting attack and defense without most of his links, or most of his important links, is 170,000. And then when he super attacks, it's a 70% increase on that, which gets him to about 250 to 300,000, which is not bad. He should be pretty much over 300k if you have big bad bosses activated, because we need that 25% defense link. Nice little critical. Criticals are really nice on this guy, just because he can do some decent damage with big bad boss. He's got a lot of attack links, which is really good. Like Shadow Dragons, 20% attack and defense. I would like to have that link level 10 as well at some point. We do have the physical Sin Shenron to link up with him for the big bad bosses stuff. So we just need to float him to that position. It's a pretty simple card. You know, I probably won't use him that much until GT bosses has that 170% leader, or at least a 200% leader for GT bosses. You know what? Scratch that. We need more GT bosses representation, because oh my god, this category is so old at this point that I cannot believe it doesn't have. It needs more buffs. Like the last buff is Super 17. That wasn't even a major buff because there's not even a leader skill to it. The category, which is kind of dumb. Because I would like to beat the LG GT mission for GT bosses. One of the few ones I haven't done yet. So that is possible. Would be great. His defense is pretty much the same thing. He's not like stacking or anything like that, which is a big downfall. He's more of like a second slot unit at this point, and even then is not really that well in defense. Like he can probably take normals, type advantage, and maybe against extreme enemies, depending on the event. But that's pretty much it. Only post-super, of course. So next turn, we should have big bad bosses, which is good. If you guys do enjoy today's video, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. My JP goal for Ultimate Clash now is just to farm up to EZA, Deborah, and Barbary. Since I don't have King Cold and Mecha Freeze 100%ed on this account, so my next goal is them to EZA. So I gotta get to 700,000 memories again, which is about 3 to 4 months worth of grinding, depending on how well I perform. If not that, hopefully the T-Waz EZA, that'd be nice. Of course, the kill off the only type advantage is okay, though. We still got one more phase, which is the guard. So now that we have the big bad bosses activated and a little bit of a support being the Nova Shenron, because he provides 30% attack defense to Shadow Dragon Sagas, let's see what his attack and defense is looking like now. 178, and that is with big bad bosses. And he's actually getting some defense with Shadow Dragon. I don't know which one Shadow Dragons is, but if it's level 5, then we are getting 10% defense. And 178 is a decent jump. Post super, yeah, I guess he's like almost 300k. 5.7 mil attacks there. I mean, back in 2021, that's crazy, right? And even 2022, I guess that's still kind of crazy for a free-to-play unit. It's just that now free-to-play's T-Waz are kind of going over that now. But I will say, not having a double 200% leader is affecting him quite a bit. He's actually one of the better GT bosses in the whole game. I'm just praying for GT bosses to one day be usable. My last hope is that, I think people are saying Tanabata for Super Baby and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I don't know. Or Worldwide Celebration, one of the two. So we just gotta hope that is a thing. Turn 7 is up around the corner here. It's actually on this stage where we can't even lower the attack. We can lower defense, which is good. He's definitely very useful for Super Battle in terms of his medium chance of stunning. For Shadow Dragon Saga, since there is like fights where you only verse one enemy and stuff like that. I think the final phase is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and there's only like one enemy, just him. So that's very helpful. Not maybe for the first phase where you're versing all the Shadow Dragons though. That's a bit painful. Medium chance of stunning did save me, and I guess if you're struggling like me on that event back in the day, I did activate the active skill one time. But here we go. Let's use the active skill here. It's still an amazing animation. I just wish it did damage. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this animation. It's still very sick. And OST is great. So he gets that key, which is good. Lowers that defense. I guess we get in the middle slot one extra link, which I think is Nightmare. So I might actually just go like this, and then this will be the final attack of the video. About 300,000 defense-ish. Alright, here we go. Let's see what the attack stat is looking like now. 5.9, almost 6 million. As an LR support, if only he was defensively okay. Like, if he could hit like 500,000, I would have been very happy with him. I would have been astounded by him in 2021 if I was able to get him to 100% back then, or even 2022. But now my standards are actually risen quite a bit. That's pretty much it for the LR Shadow Dragon. Just wanted to show you guys that I did 100% and I spent over 1 million Ultimate Clash memories on this guy. Let me know if you think it's worth it. I do hope his EZA is not anytime soon though. But when he does EZA, hopefully by then GT Bosses is looking real nice. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace out.